In a positive move, the government is cool with crypto for mortgages. Yes, this is awesome news for us. A big bank is getting back into crypto after yanking it off the table. We're going to talk HBAR, XRP price, along with some major developments that you need to hear. And
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
And Torres just made a ruling, but that video is going to be coming out later as it just happened and I haven't had a chance to write the script yet. So make sure you hit that notification bell because it's coming out for the lunch video. But first, oh man, we've got more red up on the screen. We're going to do your comments and then get into that crypto news. Kevin McGregor says, didn't get Circle stock, but had that powder for cheap HBAR. Keep bringing the real news. I was in the same boat. I got denied the Circle IPO, so I had some powder and I'm going to be shopping tonight. Stick around for later today. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm buying. Absolute 8384 says, for everyone new to the channel, Klaus isn't hating, he's just stating. Facts are facts. Thanks for what you do, Klaus. Go White Sox. I got the hat right here up on the screen. And that's right, I bring you the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. No, you don't get hopium on this channel. You get facts. Manny mean dropping support on the channel. Well, thank you, Manny. Says, of course we can still be friends even though I'm a Cubs fan. Ooh, I got to put that Sox hat back on the cam, huh? I still like you. It's not always rainbows and cupcakes, but feel better. I'm sure everything is going to turn out good in the end. Yeah, I think everything is going to be good as well in the end. I'm just showing everyone that not everything is good. Bitcoin sitting at 107,145. ETH is 24.39. XP at 215. And HBAR is back in the 14-cent range. We're going to talk price at the end. This is important because you're starting to see, again, the alts peel back while BTC holds. It's very frustrating. Let's get into it. Bitcoin season may continue as altcoin season index signals a market shift. That's right. So you got BTC dominance yet again, 18 out of 100. So BTC is holding while the rest of the alts start sliding. BTC down 0.75% last 24 hours. Solana down 3. XRP down 2.76%. SWI deep in the red at 7%. Caspid down 5%, Algo down, Arbitrum down, Optimism down, a whole bunch down, big percentages. BTC holding as the store of value play. Here's the thing though, a lot of traders though are looking at BTC as digital gold, but gold is boring for them. They don't want that, so they're looking at it going, well, wait a minute. That's boring. We don't want that. We want the juice. We want the action, which means what, everyone? They might want to get back into the alts where the action really is. By the way, look at HBAR. Again, you're getting those discounts. You got that dry powder. U.S. Bitcoin ETFs record 11 consecutive days of inflows despite the jitters that are going on. We're talking about macroeconomic jitters, geopolitical. Essentially, the bigs are still buying. And there you go. You see that up on the screen. You've seen inflows since the 8th of June. Orange is BTC, blue is ETH, so not much love for ETH, but plenty of love for BTC. Let's keep learning. SoFi, you know the bank. SoFi is getting back into crypto, starting with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Oh, is this freaking frustrating? I'm a massive altcoin fan. Y'all know the deal. I love my alts, but damn it, it's just BTC and ETH. It's freaking annoying. Financial services giant SoFi is bringing Bitcoin and Ethereum back to its users. The firm once allowed users to buy and sell crypto, but stopped in 2023. The trading rollout is expected later this year with stablecoin support, crypto-backed loans, and more. The San Francisco-based financial services company SoFi will make its return to crypto, offering Bitcoin and Ethereum. Damn it, why can't we get the alts? Now, here's the deal, everyone, and I'm going to sneak this in a little bit. Check it out. We got this right here. Just in, Judge Torres has denied the Ripple and the SEC's joint motion for an indicative ruling, basically saying this is going to take a long time. Torres' ego is getting in the way. Yeah, I'm going to have a full story for the afternoon video. Like I said, this just was launched as I was about to go on the air with this story. Again, Torres' ego getting in the way. Essentially what's happening is this. The SEC wants to settle, Ripple wants to settle, and Torres is like, I know both sides want to agree on this, but I want to stay in the limelight. I want to look important. Torres needs to frickin' go. FHFA orders Fannie and Freddie to recognize crypto assets in mortgage applications. This is awesome. The only problem is, though, it's assets that are held at the exchange level, not cold wallets. Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte said Wednesday that he ordered Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to begin preparations to count cryptocurrency as an asset in mortgage applications. That's awesome, because there's a lot of crypto people out there that could use the crypto assets as, yes, an asset for mortgages. In an X post, Pulte said that he made the decision after significant studying and keeping with President Trump's vision to make the U.S. crypto capital of the world. The order said the government-sponsored enterprises should begin the practices straight away, describing the move as effective immediately and implemented as soon as reasonably practical. Ooh, I like that. Alderati, you know who he is. He's Ripple's chief legal officer, applauds the shift. Yes, according to Alderati, this development is welcome news for an estimated 55 million Americans who own crypto. What did Stewart say? This is exactly what he said. Good news for the 55 million Americans who own crypto. That's right. Here's the announcement from the U.S. Federal Housing, FHFA. This and all the other articles are linked down below, but the big breaking news that I'm giving you just the tip, like I said, I'm going to go into deeper story later. So hit the subscribe button, notification bell, because, and again, this is going to be in the afternoon edition, all right? Torres has denied the Ripple and SEC motion for an indicated ruling, essentially saying we're going to drag this effort out even longer. Seriously, she has to go. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. And here's a good one. This person posts, I don't understand. Both parties want to move on. Why is she continuing it? Dude, it's her ego. She knows that as soon as this case is over, people are going to forget Judge Torres. When is this nightmare going to end? What is Torres's problem? This is the most ridiculous case I've ever seen. The delays and problematic filing, something is off. Yeah, almost every other case with the SEC has been settled, but yet the Ripple one isn't. Yeah, this truly pathetic. Declining a joint motion because your ego is more important than the U.S. legal system is a joke. Agreed. And you know what? We are going to repost that. Why? Because even on Twitter, I share your comments. All right, let's get to that crypto market where right now the volume is at 110 billion, so not too bad. I'm assuming this weekend is going to be a little slower, probably in the 70 to 80 billion volume range. Let's go to HBAR because, again, we're getting into the buying zone for a lot of you out there as we're sub 15 cent HBAR right now, sitting at 1442. Let's go to those candlesticks and see what she looks like. Why? Because like I said, look at this. We're getting back into where if we start breaching those mid-April, early April prices, we go back to November, December price action. And HBAR has seen very soft price action as of late. Look at this. Look at this sharp decline. After we got this rebound here from those lows on the 22nd and 23rd of June, we're starting to slide right back down. So we definitely have a lot of softness for HBAR fans out there. Now, that's giving you more of an opportunity because I know a lot of players out there have been commenting, bro, I get paid on Friday. I just buy on Fridays because that's when I get my money. And that's totally cool to be doing that. So guess what? This is getting us set up for another payday buy day. I'm going to be shopping tonight. Yes, there's a big silver auction tonight that I'm going to be participating in. Like I said, I got denied in Circle, so I got the funds available for me to stack. I might even gobble me up some more HBAR over these next few days if we start sinking back into that 13 cent range. That's my target. I'm not chasing HBAR unless it gets back into that 13 cent range, all right? Just throwing it out there. That's my personal target. I'll wait. I'll wait months and I'll gobble it back up at 13 cent. But look at this. This is important, everyone. This right here is very important because look at this. We got these lows right here. And then if we go back to that day chart, this is going to get a little bit messy. Hold on, let me get out of this, go back into here, and then we'll have a cleaner day chart. All right, got the cleaner day chart up on the screen, and you can see we are getting to these historic lows that we haven't seen since that November, December time. So yes, patience is rewarding you. That's right. Not chasing is rewarding you. So look at this. You got that April 7th low, and then we go all the way back here to November price action. You could play the pumps and dumps, dips and tips. You could play the quick 20% gains, or you could stack OLA and wait for the mega rebound because look at this. HBAR has touched 35 cents. It's touched 40 cents in those moves when things were absolutely exciting. So you've got some action there with HBAR. Just got to be patient. information. XRP volume at 2.6 billion. Again, we expect that to go the weekend to sub 2 billion, probably around 1.5 is what my target's going to be for volume this weekend. We are starting to know the weekend volume for XRP really starting to slow down. Again, sub $2, yeah, you're going to get opportunities sub $2. It's just like 50 cent XRP before the election, but we know it's going to rebound back. That's what we've seen time and time and time again. The reality is, though, is the price action for XRP is nowhere near as soft as you see for HBAR. In fact, if we go and compare the two, watch what happens here, right? We go to this. Let's compare this to XRP. Watch what happens. Look at that. XRP is salmon color, HBAR is in blue. You can tell XRP has just held its own. It's gone a lot more sideways since the initial pump where HBAR has declined. So XRP holders have been rewarded for stacking, right, with their value remaining there. While what, everyone? While the time has gone on. But XRP holders, look at what we're seeing. More softness here. Again, we've seen lower highs, right? You've seen that. In January, we had some $3 action. In March, we had some $2.99 action. In May, we had some $2.65 action. And you're seeing the highs just get lower over time, but the floor support is remaining. That is very key. Now, that being said, Torres is peeing in our Cheerios. A lot of players out there are preferring Bitcoin. Banks are getting back into BTC and Sol. Institutional money is flowing back into BTC and ETH. The alts have been very soft. It is definitely BTC dominant, and it's frustrating for me because I'm a massive altcoin fan. But you're getting opportunities out there, setting up for what? Setting us up for the opportunities for when they strike. So tell me that's not frustrating with Torres. Both sides want to agree. Think of the legal system. Just zoom out. Both sides are like, yo, we want to settle. We want to move on. And the judge is like, no. Come on now. I know. Okay, we'll talk about it more, like I said, in the afternoon video. But it's pretty cool that the housing authority is like, yo, we're going to start accepting crypto for assets. The only thing is crypto has to be held on the exchange level. It cannot be held in the cold wallet. So that's a little risky right there. That's kind of the fine print that they don't tell you. That being said, institutional money big into Bitcoin. Institutional inflows still happening despite all the geopolitical tensions, along with the macros that have been going on, which have not been too favorable as of late. XRP Hbar, a bunch of our alts there have been very soft as of late price-wise as well, giving us what? Buying opportunities. So if you've got the cash Ola, you are able to shop. I'm going to be shopping tonight, and it seems I may be shopping for some more crypto here this weekend, as we're going to be hitting some more targets that I have been waiting for. And again, I don't chase. I've got my targets, and I may even be lowering some of those targets because it appears that the market softness is maybe getting a bit softer. Yeah, we're noticing some things happening here where, like I said, the highs are getting lower, and some of the support levels that we had of some of our favorites are starting to kind of wear away. So I might have to adjust some of my targets a little lower and get even more aggressive. I won't chase, and I will constantly reevaluate. So if the market is soft and softening, I'm going to adjust my targets accordingly. The news is telling me what? Bigs are preferring Bitcoin. I don't make the news, I just report it. Have we seen any altcoins really roar? No. Is it altcoin season? Hell no. Are we getting regs anytime soon? No. Is the XRP SEC Ripple case over anytime soon? Hell no. Torres doesn't want it to be. So yeah, with what's going on out there, we're definitely seeing things go to what side? More of the downside. Not like the oh crap poop downside, but no, more of like the kind of softening downside, right? The softening over time. So just be prepared. Have your targets ready. Don't chase. Get connected to the news. I'll catch y'all later. Remember, more deep dive action on what happened with Torres. Choo-choo what? Choo-choo biz nachos.